Okay, so Lady Astor, right? They said they admire this Lady Astor, right? And you were asking me to market stuff with, so I could read this book. So you wanted me to sit there somehow be a lady, like Lady Astor, do business, but you were attacking me about it. So they were trying to be slubbies. They didn't want to pay for stuff. So that's for all kinds of stuff, and they want to be slubbies and entitled rich people. Could read the book and they couldn't, so they locked him in prison. Said you asked for cheerleaders, but you're abusing the team gymnastics, so they want to matter to people. They said they're trying to be like team gymnastics because they want to be like Madonna, right? Said you're horribly abusing them, they couldn't just read the book off the mat. So So they said they're horribly abusing these people. Like, they said they're doing drugs because it's horribly abusing if you get, like, liquored up to be in your team. A coach or father. Coach is a father figure to most athletes. A father away from home for college athletes. Sometimes he's the only father figure. This relationship between coach and athlete is an even more intense one more than most students have with their professors or teachers because of the level of personal involvement. Coach and athlete must work together to see the athlete succeed. Others on the campus seldom have the same level of individualized relationship. A second reason a coach takes on this role more than others is they must deal with the total self-confidence of the athlete, not just the subject matter. Sports is not a subject. It is a discipline, physically, mentally, emotionally. As such, it must be taken as expression of the total person. They say they were in sports because they were to marry people. They did group activity, like they'd be killing people in the army. They were being kind of lycra sales to pay for. They don't know what they want, like be a celebrity, have people like giving them endorsement deals. It'd be like celebrity sports models that matter to. They tried. It'd be like celebrity basketball team, like they want to matter to, right? He tried to do a triathlon. They asked you to manage their career like a celebrity, show me the money. Said you're leaving people homeless because you didn't take care of their dreams. Most people want to be a celebrity with people managing their event. So you had a product to sell. They're asking you to manage their career like a celebrity. They'll be a rich, entitled white person. So they asked for that. They said you're horribly abusing people. They said they're drinking and doing the drugs because people were, the coaches abusing people sexually was unheard of. Doctors want to make money by having all these people being drugged and passed out, making them have thoughts like, did I get knocked up by somebody who was passed out? So they're trying to sit there and act like this, right? They couldn't just read the books. They locked him in prison. So they want to make money, but they didn't. So they said like a gangland where they'd be killing people. He was trying to market and make money at triathlon, but they didn't help him. They locked him in prison because they couldn't read his book. A student can be excellent math and still have worrying personal problems. Competitive athlete must have the reserve mental strength to strip away all outside influences during practice and on the mat. Okay, math. It takes calories to do math, right? Math. Okay, be a student having people in drug and rehab because you're sexually abusing people like in teen gymnastics. They want to be cheerleaders rooting for a man. Then saw people just grabbing at them. They'll be top dog, like show me the money and marry people. They don't always get what they want. So drugs and abuse, they're locked in mental wards and left homeless because they weren't handled with kid gloves of being this guy who asked for all his stuff. So after you manage your career trying, 1 million people showed up, asked for some kind of career management of being a sports supermodel, people handling their affairs. Some kind of, like they really showed up to be a celebrity. They didn't get what they want. They could be a huge 1 million sports model, celebrity fashion deal. They're asking to be a white supremacist celebrity, not have to have people manage their career. They should have to ask for people to manage their career like to be a sports studies call them the money income. They asked for their investments. They want their money. Show me the money. They had jobs like Ford was an American job. They get their money and pay to invest in. So they asked for stuff. They didn't get their study made until show me the money. Then they wound up in dead in prison for all these people with their broken dreams and their sexual abuse of their coaches. Coaches like sexually abusing their kids were not unheard of. It wasn't just one person. So they're doing it to molest little kids. They had drug rehab. They get their money and want them to be homeless. So he's in prison because this is happening. They're dying of drugs because you're molesting and sexually abusing team gymnastics. The doctor can't fix it. You had all kinds of dreams. Get your money in sales. They do this big deal. You show them the money. Then they couldn't pay their bills. Then they wound up in prison because they were like going to die of drugs. Spend lots of money, put them in prison, keep them away from your mental health and drug abuse and sex abuse and being passed out. They prefer prison after you're sexually abusing them and molesting their family for trying. So this is going on where drug cartels are going to kill you after sexually abusing people. A young swimmer I knew walked into the Santa Clara Swim Club one day a few years ago, looking for his coach. When he found out his face showed deep pain. They prepared the coach for the words. Coach, he said, last night, my mom died. I don't know what to do. Immediately, coach asked, where is she? And instead, in silence, he heard the boy left outside the back seat of my car. Didn't know what to do, so I came here for you. Nothing in life had prepared the coach for this, but he was truly coach of a person of respect and love. He did his job out of the pool. It's a part of a coach's job. The key being able to do that, the job is to listen to a real message being communicated and to understand how to use the role of coach to improve the life of the athlete. Then you must take the time to do it. As with any bureaucracy, university has a lot of process work that a coach must do. But he should never let that interfere with his reason for choosing to be a coach in the first place. To help the athlete excel on the field or play to coach words, okay? So Ford is being attacked about his car, and the cops using it to attack people, wreck Ford. So they want to be a celebrity, get their celebrity endorsed deal. They didn't get what they want. They didn't sell these books to support their dream. Didn't have some huge celebrity deal. They didn't get what they wanted. They get their huge advertising to be sports supermodels. They asked for their advertising of being a sports celebrity supermodel. They didn't get it. Then they said they were sexually using team gymnastics because they want to be cheerleaders. They get what they want, right? So they get their celebrity treatment. You had like 1 million people who didn't get what they wanted, didn't sell a book to people, and didn't sit there so their coaches were sexually abusing kids. So you wound up in prison because you're eating drugs from what happened. Drugs from their sexual abuse from their coach, and being homeless, not getting the money and deal they wanted. Killing people for trying, carrying dreams. Honestly, try. It was normal. Normally people being molested for trying. So they're asking for their deal, but they didn't really get it. Yeah? So golden teaching moments. Once the athlete asks for the coach for help, the battle is already half won. It shows a recognition of the problem and acceptance that is a problem. Search for a solution. Now it's up to the coach to recognize this golden teaching moment, or GTM, and seize the opportunity. I call it golden teaching moment because teaching occurs where the person to be taught opens himself up to the teacher, not when the mood strikes to teach. Hey, so they're like celebrities. They get their endorsement deal. Many people ask for they have a book to sell. They try out to be a supermodel and then try out. Many people want their sports deal, people who manage their affairs to be a celebrity. They didn't invest in to get the money and funding these sports supermodels and their money. So they want some kind of endorsement deal and get celebrity deals. They didn't really get it. Here's rose quartz. Rose quartz. So this is something they want to be precious. There's there's an emerald, right? Emerald is available in North Carolina next to the rose quartz. A real big emerald is supposed to be really valuable. You can't always get a real fine, huge emerald in North Carolina, so they're marketing rose quartz where you don't get everything you want. They have tons and tons of seashells to make fine inlaid brass rings because you're being gangsters. So they have lots of wampum and mother of pearl now. Make fine inlay brass rings and inlay wood. Fine wood carvings. So they have stuff to do business, to have stuff, but they get their money and pay. Don't be slutty, people, man. Many people ask for huge deals and get your sales. Many people ask for like all kinds of stuff after you're all being molested, abused, like in drugs. That's your slutty sports team book deal. Toastmasters, you go to Toastmasters, get a blogger account, write your pixie book and hand it out, get help at Toastmasters to write your book. So you're horribly abused and you get what you want, you get your